Hi guys, my name is Mark and I am a FinForce bait tester, and I'm also the consultant for Somerset, Devon and Cornwall. This evening I just want to take you through a quick video log of me giving the review on my favourite range at FinForce, which is the Banoffee range. I'd like to start with first of all the boilie. Currently got here the 5 kilos of shelf life 16mm Banoffee. Taken out of the packet. First thing I noticed, bait rolled really well, all equal, all very round, no oblonging, no shaping of the dumbbell like you get on some firms. Second thing I noticed is that the pungent smell of this bait. It's very strong, really creamy. You take it in your hand, give it a good smell. It's absolutely gorgeous. The makeup of the bait is seed based, and it's absolutely wonderful. Just taking a look at the colour, it's a nice light brown creamy colour, ideal for some of the waters that I fish, and these are coupled with the other baits in this range, the glugs and the additives and the pop-ups. It becomes an absolute deadly mixture. As you see from the bait, this is completely shelf life, so at the moment it's completely fresh. It's not been air dried or anything like that. I do currently have about 5 to 6 kilos in my air dry bag, ready for a weekend session coming up. So if we just break the boilie open, as you can see, consistency throughout. It's not gooey or anything in the center. It's consistent throughout the bait. It breaks very easily. It's quite soft, and like you say, it tastes absolutely wonderful. Moving on from the boilie itself, and we come across the Banoffee pop-up. This comes in 18mm. Here we are, a nice white clean colour. Again, very round, very well rolled. The smell very pungent, and from experience just testing these in water myself, I know that they're brilliantly buoyant, and these would attract any wary carp lurking around in your swim. What I have done as well is just set up a little rig here, basically with a Banoffee boilie on, and all I'm going to use this for is just to test the next item on my review, is the glug. So I've got the Banoffee glug here. Again, flavour is absolutely amazing. You could seriously drink this stuff. It tastes so nice. I'm not going to, because it's probably not too healthy for you with all the additives and everything else in it. The glug itself, really thick, very nice, sits on the hook bait, and all I'm going to do, as you can see, I'm just going to drop my bait into the glug itself and just bring it out, and like it should do, it sits there as a nice little bead on the bottom, and like you say, it's a nice thick consistently, and it does cover the bait quite well. Like you say, this stuff in the water, again, tested it. It breaks down very slowly, causes a trail in the water, something that the fish cannot refuse. The final review that I have tonight for you guys is the Banoffee flavoured overload. This is obviously a white consistency. Just give the bottle a bit of a shake before you use it, just to make sure that all the ingredients haven't separated during travel or where they've been resting in your bait bag. Once you get this stuff out, again, you've got that distinct flavour of the creaminess, the toffiness, and a tiny little banana coming through as well. And then obviously, if you put this stuff and just pour a little bit into my hand, as you can see, the consistency is amazing. What you'd expect with an additive like this, similar to the more famous brand called a goo, only this to me is more effective. In water, again, I have tested this. Breaks down, causes a lovely cloud. The other thing I would say, maybe in the future, is something we could look at just making it a little bit thicker. But to be fair, if you leave it somewhere cold, if you get it next to your freezer cooling bag or anything like that while you're out on the bank, it should cool it down enough to thicken up the liquid. That's just what I do at the moment with it, just to thicken it up. Again, if you want it slightly runnier, if you're going to add it to a bait, or whether you're going to put it on a PVA bag or a mesh or a stick, then obviously if you leave it in the heat, it will warm up and it becomes slightly more runny, and so it can be used for other reasons as well, like that. Anyway guys, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully I shall see some of you on the bank soon, and tight lines. Good night.